communication. Scope of communication. Scope means importance of communication. What is its field? Where we use this communication? For example, you have botany. Botany has scope of the plants. We study about the plants. You have zoology. In case of zoology, we study about animals. In case of physics, we study about universe. In case of chemistry, we study about chemicals. In case of history, we study about past. In case of economics, we study about money. So, is it clear to you? Now, what are the scopes? It has broad scopes. What are these? The scopes are as below. Some scopes are as. Number one is communication in personality. Your personality is judged with the help of the communication. How you will communicate? In what way you will express? If you will express the harsh, the rude, in rude language, we can say that your personality is not good. If you will speak in a good way, in good manner, we can say that your personality is good. That is, this communication, it shows your personality. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Communication is social life. In the same way, I told you in the very beginning that man is a social animal. We have to live in the society. We have to work with each other. Now, how we will do things in the society, that depends upon our communication. How we communicate our things, our views, thoughts with others in the society. That means there it also has the value or importance also too. Communication is state affairs. State affairs means government. At national as well as at international level. For example, we have to communicate. India is a large country. There are so many states. The states have to communicate with each other. If they will not communicate, then they cannot serve. How we communicate is our problems to PM through different means. Either we make the messages, either we call, or we send another person there. That is at international level. And communication in business. In business, it is known to you that at this time, business plays pivotal role in the society. But communication has its own value in the business. That is, we have to say to the buyer or seller, the things which we sell or which we buy, are their value, are their importance, are their price, are which things we need, or which things we want to buy, or which things we want to sell. Communication in management. Management means when we manage the things, when we make the management in the society, in the corporate society, or in a group, when there are more than two people, they are working together, and we have to manage the things. It is with the help of it. For example, I will say, you have to do this job, you have to do that job, I will do this job. It is only with the help of communication. I have to communicate you. Either I have to communicate you orally, or I have to communicate you by writing. Is it clear to you or not? And then there is communicating in religion. In religion, communication has very, very, very importance. For example, we see that the preachers, that the priests, that the Maulana, they give the sermons. They say as hadith, they say as Quran, they say as good things and bad things. How? With the help of communication. Either they give the speech, either they write the books and we study them, we read them. Is it clear to you or not? Then there is communication is international affairs. As I already told you that it does not help us only at the national level, but it also helps us at international level. As it is known to you that there are some organizations at international level. For example, these United Nations, World Bank, Asian. There also we have to communicate our problems. We have to say that what problems we are facing or what will be the solution. That is only possible when we will communicate. And this is important question according to the examination point of view. Very, very important question. Process of communication. Now, what is process? If we will make the communication, what we have to do? Which steps we have to do? For example, I will say you that cook the food. You will say that, yeah, I will say, sir, how you cook the food? You say, sir, we get the rice, we get the water, and then we boil that. That is process. How you make the tea. In the same way, there is process. The first step in case of process is ideation. Ideation means idea. First of all, there comes the idea in your mind. When the idea comes, then you want to express that idea. All emotional feelings comes in your heart. Is it clear to you? You are done. Then there is message. Now you want that idea to express through the message. Either you want to express through that orally, or by writing, or through gestures. Then there is, as I told you, that encoding. When you will say that message, that idea, you will say that in the form of a code. As I told you that, for example, you see Bengali and Bihari, they speak with each other, but we are not able to understand. Why? Because their language is somewhat different. They use different codes. For example, I told you that we say to water off in Kashmiri. If there will be a Bengali or Bihari, he may think that when we say ah, he may think that ah, you. That is, it depends upon the code, that which code we will use. Then there is channel. Channel means through which, for example, are we speaking this, expressing this orally, or by writing, or by mail, or by Facebook, and which media we will use. Then there is decoding. The speaker, the sender, has said something. Now the listener, he has to decode what he has said. Sometimes the speaker, the sender, he says something, and the listener, he gets the meaning another thing. Is it clear to you? He wants to show, for example, I want to say something, but you will get the meaning other. That is, you should decode it in proper way. What I want to see. Decoding is compulsory. Then there is decoder or receiver are same. Then there is noise. If there will be a noise, then it is impossible to communicate in proper way. Then there is context. Context is compulsory. I told you that in case of English, the words have different meanings. They change their meanings according to the context. For example, we say book. What is meant by book? Book is one upon which we study, which is per birthday. If I will say this is my book, if I will say now, please book a seat for me, their book means something else. Reserve a seat for me. If I will say, he is lukewarm, that means he is very hard worker. For example, in the same way, wind. Wind means to blow the wind. However, if I will say, I want to wind my views, that means to express. If I say, I want to wind my watch, that means that I want to make the key to that watch. That means words change the meaning according to context. Is it clear to you or not? Then there is feedback. Feedback is compulsory. For example, I have taught you. Now I say you, is it clear to you? It is your habit that you say yes, yes, yes. That's another question. But otherwise you have to say the truth. Sir, we are not able to say as the guy he told. And this is the reason that why today I have studied in this way. In very short, in very cracks. So that he will be able to understand. And also there are these few girls who have not attended the first classes. I think that I will revise this. I think that, have you studied also this or not? Have you read? Now close this. Close this. Barriers of communication.